All right, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to Apex Mindset. I'm D, he's T, and today we're going to be talking about who we are. So before we talk about our brand, some of y'all may not know who we are, so we'll just give an introduction about who we are as people. So I'm Devon, and I'm 18 years old. I'm in college student. I go to Texas A&M, San Antonio, studying cybersecurity. Some of my hobbies are working out, listening to music. I love hiking. I also like journaling. I love journaling. I also love self-development, self-improvement, that kind of stuff. Also meditation. I do a little yoga sometimes. I have 2 jobs right now, or technically 3. But right now I work at Freebirds. I also work at LA Fitness, and then I have this business. And that's pretty much it. I don't want to go too deep into who I am because I can make a whole video about that. That should be on my channel. But anyways, I'll pass it to T.
All right, what's good? I'm T. What is T short for? You will never know. Unless you are working with us as clients, you might know. You will know because we have to keep it professional. But for now, you guys will know me as T. My passions include, don't mean to flex on you guys, but my first passion was bodybuilding. I fell in love with bodybuilding when I was 13. I'm now a powerlifter, so I do powerlifting. I'm also a strength coach. If you guys are interested and live in San Antonio, link to my Instagram. But I've always been an athlete at heart. I train Muay Thai, kickboxing, boxing, Qigong, a few other forms of martial arts. I'm writing a book right now. It's called 369 Principles of the Mind Body. Out hopefully soon. I'm a real estate apprentice, so I want to eventually be into probably real estate events. Ooh, I just messed that up. I want to eventually be in real estate wholesaling and real estate investing. I was thinking about being an agent. Probably not for me. Other than that, that's who I am. That's who he is. But who are we as a business? What is our name again?
Apex Mindset.
Why are we Apex Mindset?
So we chose the name Apex Mindset because Tyler is actually one of the only people that I know personally that kind of has the same mindset as me. So what is that mindset? That mindset is every day striving to get better and pushing yourself to that limit. And then also, not only that, but also that there's more to life than what we're living right now. Like our physical beings, there's more to that. For example, like it's kind of like spiritual talk, like who you are inside, not your heart, not your mind, but your soul. And that's kind of what his book's going to be about too, the mind, body, and soul, kind of the connection of all of those. And I personally, I was learning about that stuff too, and it was kind of like I don't want to say coincidence because I know it happened for a reason, but we met and we became friends. And then he also has the same kind of entrepreneur grind, like that grind to want to make money and work for yourself that I do. So I was like, why not start a business with him? So that's why we started.
All right, y'all. So, like I said, we are Apex Mindset Incorporated. Here's a little. Last video we said we'll break down a little bit more about what we do. We are an online media marketing agency. Right now, our niche is personal trainers. So if you're a trainer, strength coach, maybe if you even own a gym, we work with people that are in the fitness life, right? I'm a fighter, so I know a few coaches that I'll be working with. But we do specialized marketing campaigns. We'll teach you how to optimize your social media because everything is online nowadays. Everything, no matter what. You're watching this, where are you watching this from? Your smartphone? What is your smartphone connected to? It's connected to the internet. This is up on YouTube. So You guys don't see it, but this is even a marketing strategy, right? Putting ourselves in front of a camera, y'all learning who we are, builds credibility, right? Building that status is something that you have like just like when you go to a job and you have a resume, right? As an entrepreneur, your resume is your online portfolio, meaning your presence on media. If it's through ads, if it's Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, XYZ, if you're not utilizing these platforms, you're missing out on so much money, right? Word of mouth works. Old school, you can be making more money. Business cards work, but what if you can't hand a business card to someone in Japan because but they still want to buy your business? Whereas how would you fix that, right? It's online. So I might have missed a few things, but in a nutshell, we get you clients through utilizing media, the internet, and our Apex mindset.
So next, I want to talk a little bit about why we started. And, it could be, I know I have different reasons from him, so I'll kind of start off. One of the biggest the reasons why I started doing this business is because I want more freedom and more time. And it might be a little ironic because you're like, okay, why'd you start a business if you want more time? Starting a business takes a lot of time and effort. So how does that give you more time or more freedom? Right now, obviously, we're putting in hours a day for this business, and we're putting a lot of effort into this business. But I'm not thinking in the short term. I'm not thinking on a day-to-day basis. I'm thinking in a year from now, in 5 years from now, in 10 years from now. Where do I want to be? And I want to be in a spot where I'm not working 9 to 5, 40 hours a week for a job that I don't really want to be at, And that's why I started this business, because I know that if I stick with this business for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, I'll be at a point where I can work 1 to 2 hours a day, take the whole day off because I have a whole team doing the rest of my business. And by that time, I also want to start a family and have my own kids. And I want to be there for my kids. Not saying that I can't be if I was working a full-time job, because you definitely can. But, I want to... Bro, he just did that just to flex. He's light-skinned like that, but I won't lie. I'm light-skinned too. But like I was saying, I want to be at that point where I have that choice. And that choice, if you want to have that choice, you have to sacrifice some things right now. You have to tell yourself, okay, if I want to have freedom, which freedom is a choice, if you want to have freedom in the future, what do I do? What do I have to do right now to get that freedom? And for me, it was starting a business. So that's why I started. And also, I believe that everything is becoming more online. So, y'all seen it in the past 5 years. Just think about how much improvements the internet has had, or how many improvements, how many different apps have came out, how many different services have came out online, And that's only going to grow exponentially, meaning that within the next year, we're going to see more growth than we did last year, right? So that's why I was like, marketing online is never going to go away. As long as we have the internet, as long as we have technology, it's always going to be there. So I was like, okay, I'm going to put time aside every day, every week, every month to learn about, okay, how do I make money online? And that's why I started. But I'll pass it off to T. I'm sure he has different reasons.
Why did I start? So eventually, right? So from a young age, right, I've always been interested in being an entrepreneur, right? I'm an athlete at heart, so I've always been extremely competitive. And right around the time that I don't think we could say the word, the C, the what is it? But we get demonetized if we say. But you know, right around the time that whole little quarantine happened, I was still in high school, and you know, I had already in my mind. I was real estate was on my mind, right? And before that, I'd already been plotting my real estate come up. But I'd always known that in order to get to where I wanted to be, I was going to need multiple sources of income, right? And not just sources of income, sources of passive income. This through running an online business, yes, it's going to take a lot of time initially, but once we get the ball rolling, it has so much momentum that we don't even have to touch it anymore. So for me, it was an option for passive income, an option to make more money. But aside from financially, what we're doing, let me take this off before I drop it. It's special. I'm just gonna hold it. So what we're doing. So you know, we're working with trainers, coaches, this, that, the other. As a strength coach, as a Thai fighter, kickboxer, you know, part of the job is going out and meeting these people. Where are these people found? At kickboxing gyms, powerlifting gyms. What do? I'm a powerlifter, I'm a kickboxer. So, you know, I get to go and meet these people, see what they're about, and then, you know, share my knowledge with them, and they share their knowledge with me, because naturally, you know, we're on that same wavelength. Not just a businessman, but, you know, I also have a respect for the art that they teach. So it's money. There's money there, there's passion there, and it makes me happy meeting these new people, these new coaches, trainers. So kind of, it was just, after working really, really hard, the stars kind of just aligned for me and fell into place. It was just the right thing to
do. Yep. And I want to end off today's video because it's already kind of long.
A little bit.
I want to end it off talking about some goals that we have. So for me, by the end of the year, I want to be able to have $10,000 months. Like consistently have enough clients to where each month we're getting $10,000 in revenue. And I know we can do that, and that's why I'm setting that as a goal. And I'm also saying it out loud so I can kind of have proof that yes, this is a goal of mine. Yes, I'm gonna hit it by the end of the year. Also in my personal life, I'm gonna be moving out soon, so I definitely want to have financial stability with that. And that's pretty much it. I mean, those are two small goals of mine, and yeah, I'll pass it to T.
So one of my biggest goals this year, and this is not even this kind of ties in to the business, but it's more of a personal goal, is I am going to have 6 figures in my bank account by the end of this year, right? If it's through real estate endeavors, if it's through this business, I got a few other things cooking up that this is helping me leverage, right? But I have a few things I'm cooking up, and for the business right now, my goal for the business is to just offer the best services possible without being like, you know, there's a lot of things that we could have done to make more money, but they weren't genuine. Like they weren't honest. And you know, I just want to make this business as true as possible. I want it to be something that I could stand behind, something that I could present to the world and be proud of. That's my biggest goal, is to be proud of this business and to be patient with it, consistent with it.
Definitely. All right, well, that's pretty much gonna be it for today.
One more bicep flex. Oh my god, I got a cramp in my quad.
Damn. But that's pretty much gonna be it, and yeah, we'll see y'all in the next one.